Hey everybody, Austin here for our October 2024 Worship Catalyst update. As always, we want to come and tell you what God is doing. And through your gifts, through your prayers, what God is doing in various places around the world. This is mostly an international update, so let me start in West Africa because it's most current. Next week, we are going we're going to be able to observe through some videos that they're going to send us, our team in Ivory Coast doing teaching in person. They're going to do a conference in Bouaké. It's a town there, and Daloa, a couple of good-sized towns in West Africa. They have many churches that have already signed up, many leaders that are going to be coming. And I think about 15 or 20 churches in each location with their teams and leaders and all of that. And so they're going to be continuing the things that we've been pouring into them. They're stretching out. And not only will they be teaching, but they'll be looking for leaders in those cities through whom they can continue to develop and build and grow more and more of a reach in those places. And so be praying for our leaders there. You're watching a little bit of video while I've been talking of one or two of our leaders doing some teaching in a location when I was there last year. So that's West Africa. I want to talk about Central America a second. And just a couple of weeks ago, Cammie and I were in Guatemala, and one of the things that we did there is we went to this conference where there were Christian leaders, pastors from several different countries in Central America. And so one of the things that we did is our team that we've been investing in there, we got to kind of go to the next level and teach them some more things and give them more tools that they can apply in their churches, but also expand to their network that they're building down there. So you see Cammie doing some teaching, and I did that. We did that for a few hours. And then also I got an opportunity to speak to the conference as a whole for a few minutes and just invite them and say, hey, here's what we're doing. We're trying to help worship leaders get better at connecting their people to Jesus in worship services. Does anybody want help? And I think every church that was representative in the conference probably from 4 different countries all signed up. And so starting in November, we're going to start a virtual training process that our local team will do most of the training, but it will be a virtual training for leaders in Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, and Costa Rica. And so it's going to be great. And from that, over time, over the next month or two, hopefully we'll be able to find leaders in each of those countries through whom we can continue to develop. So God's really opening some doors in Central America. And then finally, I want to go back to Philippines. Our last update was all about Philippines. And so don't want to spend too much time here, but I do want to just highlight what God's doing. Like he's starting to create some energy and momentum down there because our first follow-up Zoom training that our team was able to do had 30 worship leaders. And then I just did a little post before our second one, and we had over 100 worship leaders that we don't know who they are, want to sign up for this class. And so we did it, and over 70 people came. And so we've got this really big list that's starting to form, and it continues to grow, of worship leaders all over Philippines from every region, with just a desire to get better. And so in addition to this virtual training, our local team is also, Sam, you met them last time. It's Sam and Lang Ling and Keenan and Marge. They're going to be starting to kind of go out to physical locations to also just expand the net, expand the teaching to other people. So it's great. God is opening doors through you and all that you're doing. Next month, I want to introduce you to a couple of new local U.S. connectors. We'll get back to the States. And one of them's in Portland and one's in Cincinnati. We just got finished training them this week. And so they're starting to build networks and teach, help churches all over the place. So anyway, again, I always just want to let you know, I hope this is inspiring to you that every penny that you invest and every prayer that you invest is not going to waste, but it's being fruitful for God's glory and His kingdom. So love you guys. We'll see you next time.